What I think that we need to do is I think that we need to take the $600 million approximately that we have right now, give it a little time. I think we need to give it at least a year to give the PACT board time to make some decision on how to do this. But take the $600 million, if that's what it is, and put it into an annuity-like program. It could be a laddered CD fund. I don't want to put it in bonds because they're not guaranteed, but CDs are. It could be a CD fund. It could be an annuity with some of the best insurance companies who have been in existence for 150 years, like Northwestern Mutual, Mass Mutual, Guardian, and New York Life. Those companies could put it into an annuity-like program, and I talked to them last year, and they guaranteed last year that we could get between $35 and $40 million a year for 20 years. So what you do is you put it into guaranteed paid out for 20 years at approximately $35 to $40 million. Now we need about 22 to 25 more million right now. So where do we get that money? There is only one pot of money out there, and that's the Alabama Trust Fund. Now, what we should do, I think, is out of the corpus of that money is to borrow the money that's needed to pay the difference. And with attrition of students, by about the 10th year, there will be more money available than is needed to pay off the contract. Then what we do is we take that excess money and we pay it back to the Alabama Trust Fund. That way we can say that it's a loan. It's not a bailout. And if the people of Alabama have to vote on it, we say this is a loan to the PACT board, if necessary, to fulfill the contracts. And at the end of 20 years, in my bill, it says this must be fully paid back. So it's a loan. And that's how we couch it. Now, the people of Alabama would have to vote on that because anytime you take money out of the Alabama Trust Fund, they have to vote on that. It's a constitutional amendment. Now, you say, well, that won't pass. Well, what if it doesn't pass? Then we come back and we find another solution because we've already taken ownership of it. But it is a way, and it is something that I've looked at. I've looked at it with the Legislative Fiscal Office. The only caveat in this is this right here. If higher education continues to increase their fees at double digits, then that would throw a monkey wrench into it. But let me say this. Let's don't fight that battle yet. Let's fight that battle in 2 or 3 years. See, once you get something into place, you can fight the battle with higher ed. There's no sense in fighting the battle with higher ed right now. Let's put something in place, and then we can fight the battle in 2 or 3 years if we see that they're going to have to freeze tuition or do something for our PACT boards. For our PACT contracts.